You. I am Aditya Tomar, your host for the evening. Guys, today we are going to discuss about building your system. So, in the online space, how you should build your system, how the system of gives you the best conversions and the sales. So, I will tell you step by step how you should build your system so that you build your influence in the online space. So, just before proceeding further, just say hi in the comment box and the people who are in my different sections, whether on my YouTube, whether on my Facebook group, my fan page, just say hi so that I can see your presence and I will type hi to everyone. Let me say hi to everyone. Hello, everyone. So before moving further, let me check my connection as well. Is working perfectly fine or not? That's really important, guys, because sometimes the voice or my screens not work as it should be. I'm just checking. I will take 1 minute or so. Okay, this is working perfectly fine. Okay, perfect. So everything is working perfectly fine. I'm hoping everyone can see my screen, can hear me. Just type in the comment box if you can see me, if you can hear me. It's really important for me. Okay, so guys, the people who have joined me in my different sections, right? Most of the people know about me. Most of the people don't know about me. The people who are just joined my private webinar, right? Some people who are following me from long time, they know a bit about me, my companies, my different profiles that I'm having, right? So just a brief introduction of mine before proceeding further. So let me share my screen and let me give you brief about me, my companies, what I do, what my companies do, so that you should be aware of why I am giving all this knowledge to you, what the experience I'm carrying behind me. So let me share my screen. Hopefully, yeah. So over here, hopefully everyone can see my screen. I think it's visible to everyone. Let me open that in my phone as well so that I can be aware of it. If something is missing, I can be updated. Uh, Guys, once you want to start your online journey, right, it's really important to be comfortable on the tools that you are using. You should be aware of, you should try as much as automation you can do, because when you are making a software, yeah, when you are making anything for your, to make your life easy, it's really important you should try to have as much as the automation is possible. That's why the software exists in the market, right? That's why people like to do the softwares, or the people like to use the software because they make their life easy. Sometimes for the developers, I can understand. For them, the life is so tough when the bugs comes. It happens to us also once we are working on different projects. So, guys, let me tell you, as you can see over here, this is Aditya Tomar, the business growth expert. I'm having experience of around 15 years running different companies, franchises, or my own digital agency. So if you want to know more about me, just go to askadi.co/LinkedIn. This is the right platform if you want to start your online journey, right? If you want your influence should be there, your people should recognize you, people should know about you, about your profile. So just build a good LinkedIn page, right? Because that gives you the more trust in the market once you want to start your online journey. Once you start your own business, it really matters a lot. If being in a job, you can build a good profile on the LinkedIn as well, because we run Tutti Hub and we prefer if the person is having good profile on LinkedIn, we definitely connect with that person and try to give them back good placement as much as we can, right? So, guys, if you are not focusing on your LinkedIn profile, I would say just focus from now onwards, because it really matters for the people who are the employers, or who are working for some companies, or looking for some good uh, some good people to connect with, right? So just build a good profile over the LinkedIn. So if you want something, if you want to learn the lead generation, so just go to askadi.co/learn. You will see a course step by step where you will learn everything about digital marketing. It's more like a building your own system from the scratch, right? It's not like I'm just telling you the tools. I'm not telling you how you should, I would say, step by step how you should use the tools, but I'm just helping you out to integrate those tools. It's not a high level knowledge. It's just a implementation of these tools in your systems, and how that systems get give the results to you. That's the course is all about. It's really if you spend the 30 days in this course, right? Trust me, guys, you will learn a lot, and you can dominate any kind of a business if you want. Any kind of a, whether it's a software, whether it's a offline business, any business you can dominate, right? So this is a and the people who have joined this webinar first time, you can go to free course askadi.co/influence. I mean, this is a free course for every person who are in my personal webinar, or who are in my private groups or fan pages. So you can go to these sections. Definitely, you will get a good value, and the value which you will change the way you think about the internet marketing or online business, right? So I think this is all about me. Let me just come to the topic. Hopefully everyone can see my screen, right? Okay, good. So let me proceed further for today's topic. In the middle, I have to check everything, whether my systems are working perfectly fine or not, because I have connected many systems. I like to be I like to be get connected as much as I can. I mean, the different sources, for traffic sources, I can connect, because the expertise that I'm having is generate the organic traffic, right, and the quality traffic which converts, and that's the whole online business is all about, right? If you can generate a quality traffic, then you can dominate, or you can influence any kind of a business. Traffic generation is the must when you are working in the online space, right? Okay, so let me share my screen, guys. So, hopefully, today is Monday, right? I think this is the third week of the webinar that we are running into, right? And I have covered lots of things previously. If you won't miss any of them, then just go to askadi.co/influence. It will really help you to get all the glimpse about the different set of the online business, right? Now we are talking about, today is Monday, and we are talking about the systems, how you should build the correct system so that you get the right audience, and you convert that audience for your future assets, as a future asset, right? So let me take into it. I think the people who were not, I'm just giving a very brief over here, the people who were not in my previous webinars. So this will really help them to understand how the system works, right? So I was talking about in the last webinars, I'm here in my webinars to talk about to build an ecosystem, right? I'm not talking about just building a landing page, right? Just only one landing page will work for you. I'm just over here to discuss more about how you can build your ecosystem, right? Where your system will not be affected by the external entities, right? Whether whatever the things are there. With the time, you can build your influence. With the time, the people start recognizing you. With the time, you start getting your assets in terms of lists. With the time, you start building your audience, that is your internal audience. And with the time, you start selling the product online with the way you want. So it's really important. The magic can't be happen in one day, right? I would say the magic can be happen if you are dedicated towards the system that you are working on, right? If you're not dedicated, then you always be in trouble, right? Always you find some kind of a shorter path to get the success. That won't happen in real life. Sometimes it happen, but not always, right? So this is the ecosystem that I was talking about, right? And in this ecosystem, I was talking about why the website was important, right? To build your ecosystem, right? Why, what the purpose of the landing page, and what the purpose of the blog. So if you have missed this topic, just go to this one, askadi.co askadi.co/influence. Definitely, you will see that topic covered very well, right? Then in the second webinar that I have captured is about the lead captioning tools that you should use, and what the tools that you can use, how you can integrate that tool, so that you can cover the 100% traffic, right? Whatever the traffic you are bringing through the online space, whether it's a paid ad, whether it's organic traffic, whether it's a I would say different sources that I was talking about. Around 14 different sources are there in the market where you can get the quality traffic. And I think on the last Friday, I have disclosed one traffic source which gives you the lead and the conversions simultaneously, right? I mean, that's a kind of a source that everyone looks for. Facebook ad don't give that kind of a trust factor to you. In fact, you will not get that kind of a trust factor to the Google ads as well. That I have covered in the last Friday. What the best traffic source which gives you both leads and the conversion at one go, right? So then, I was talking about how the lead caption tool should use, right? So this is how you should install your pixels, how the opt-in form work, what all the pixels should be there, which you have to use. So I have covered lots of things over here, right? And then I have covered about the chatbot, what the use of the chatbot, right? And in my personal one-to-one sessions, right, I have especially talked about what the chatbot can do, the magic, what kind of a magic it can do to your systems, right? I'm using especially chatbots in my Tutti Hub, right? And trust me, guys, at one instant, right? At one instant, I can make the traffic around 5,000 at one go, right? Whenever I want. But this chatbot gives you that kind of a freedom which makes your live audience, right, and gives you around 80 to 90%, right, read rate of the message, right, and the delivery of the message almost 99. It's happened in the emails as well, but the click rate, it's more than the emails. It's around 30%, right? Whatever the links you will attach in those broadcast messages, it will do really magic for you, right? So if you haven't integrated the chatbot in your systems, just do that, because it will really help you. And especially the chatbot with your Facebook Messenger, this will really help you to build your audience like anything, right? It will boost your traffic. It will help you just in single go. You can convert the traffic like anything, right? Now, as today is the fourth one, let's talk about the fourth one, very specific. The fourth one, the topic that I have covered over here is autoresponder, right? Just before moving the autoresponder, just tell me, guys, in the just comment box, just tell me how many knows about the autoresponder, so that I can I can see your presence over here. Just type in the comment box either yes or no, whether you know about the autoresponder or not. Just type in the comment box yes or no, so that I can type for you. And the people who are is not in my private webinar, there's a link over there, askadi.co/join. You can join my private webinars where I put all my links, all my sections in my private webinar. So just type in the comment box. Do you know about autoresponders? It will be really helpful for me. Tapan, do you know? Mahesh, Arvind, Amit? Just type in the comment box, guys, so that I can. Let's make this session more interactive, because it will help me to understand how much you know. Okay. So let me take this further again. Let me check if I can make this. Okay. Right. Now today after working so many, I've using so many tools. Now today is the first time my all tools are working perfectly fine without any issue, right? That is along. It's a new way of learning, right, guys? Let me tell you one thing. If in the online space you are not taking the tools seriously, or you're not finding the right tools, then the journey of journey in the online space will be tough for you. So always try to identify the right tools so that they can work for you and give the right results. If you don't know, just go to adityatomar.in. There's a marketing tool on my landing page which I use. It's totally free. You can go to that page. You will see which all tool really do magics and which all tools will help you to generate traffic and give conversions. And conversions happens, profits happens, money happens, and once the money is there, good life is there, right? So let me take back to the topic today. Okay, so the autoresponder, guys, it's really important. Why? Because through the autoresponder, what you are doing is you are nurturing your audience. Let me type for you. Uh, Sometimes let me make something. It uses it act as a bridge. It act as a bridge page. I think most of the people who have registered in my webinars, right, or the people who are in my different sections, I never sell the things through my opt-in page. You always just registered my webinars, then you have got one introduction page of mine, right? I welcomes you in my about me. I tell about me because the people who don't know me, it's matter to them a lot because I'm not coming with a hunting mindset kind of stuff, right? I'm not here to sell the things. I'm just here to give you the knowledge as much as I can, whatever the times permits me, right? So hopefully, if you are using the autoresponder, right, that will help you to make a bridge in between the audience or the leads that you have captured through the ads, and it will help you to build the relationship with them, right? Make sense? Second, it help you it help you to nurture your audience, right? Because uh, once you start working on the autoresponders, right, then you are just sending the different messages at a different time interval, right? Sometimes I think most of you guys have seen once you wake up in the morning, right? There are lots of mails that come at a specific time, right? Those mails are not done by the persons that are sitting behind, right? That's already done by the autoresponders, right? Because those sequences already done, right? And those sequences run as per your maximum readable rate, right? Whenever which the system understand at this point of time, this mail can be read better. So that I mean that intelligence is already there in the system, right? So it will help you to get more visibility in terms of to read that message, right? And this one really really help you to build your internal audience, right? Once the list is once you have your list, sometimes what happen is the people just registered or just take the opt-in without having the more I mean without with the focus mindset, right? They are not that much committed to that person, to that product, or whatever you are selling in the market. They just registered or just give their email id and name just to get the information, but they are not that much warm audience for you, right? So it will help you once you are using the internal for building your internal audience, whom the people who will help you to take your things more forward. Then autoresponders works well, right? And it it is a email sequence, right? So the sequence over here is more about what you are talking. over here, I'm talking about a sequence as in that you have to take a story, right? When you are using the autoresponder, you have to take your audience through a story. So that will help you to build the trust, right? That will help you to take to the end path, that whatever the end path you are having, whatever the conversions you are looking for, whatever the value you looking to deliver them, whatever whatever the end goal you are having, right? There should be a story to the autoresponders, and autoresponder is having an email sequence, right? Now, uh, which tool is best for this autoresponder? Which help you to get that much? Let me put one more point. It will help you to make the audience from cold to warm, right? Because somehow once you are using this tool, right, then it will help you to make the audience from cold to warm, right? And you have to use this very specifically. I would say very smartly, because now you are looking to build your internal audience, and which going to be the asset for you, right? The internal audience really help you to build your internal audience for. Let me type over here for future as future assets, right? So guys, this is I think the autoresponders. You should use the autoresponder like this, right? And trust me, online in the online space, whatever the people are doing good, right? Lots of people are doing good, right? They only do. They're only able to sell the online space in the online space because of their internal audience. If they suppose they are coming as a fresher, right? Whatever the system, whatever, you can use the best technology, but if your audience is not warm, if your audience is not hot, then you can't sell anything. And this is the right mechanism where you should be focused more to build your trust, to